This is Maximillian Alvarez, editor-in-chief here at the Real News Network and host of the podcast Working People. You know, people always ask me why I focus so much on talking to workers. And, it's really not that complicated. Like most people in this country, I've worked a lot of crappy, low-wage jobs in my life. I've worked in retail, worked in fast food. I was a delivery driver, a waiter. I worked in warehouses and factories, and I often think back to those jobs and all the coworkers that I would get in conversations with on smoke breaks and lunch breaks and after hours. And one thing really stands out to me when I think back on all those things. It's very apparent to me that work in this country is an essential and often very brutal form of education. From the moment you enter the American workforce, you are part of an education program, a social engineering apparatus that is designed to remind you over and over again in millions of little ways that you are disposable, that you are replaceable, and that your life and the things that matter to you are not important. And what's worse, you're taught to see this whole arrangement as just a fact of life, an immovable object, and a constant force like gravity, right? And you start to see how that interlocks with all the other forms of social domination that we live with, right? Just like at the workplace, where we are taught that we are the proverbial cogs in the machine and that managers and higher-ups are the decision makers. We are taught to entrust the maintenance of our democracy to bought-off politicians and billionaires. And our media only shows us talking heads who, represent the interests of the upper class, not the working class. That's what we're trying to correct here at The Real News. We're not trying to give a voice to workers and all of those who live around us, because we already have a voice. We are trying to lift up those voices. And with your help, we can keep doing so. So please head on over to therealnews.com/support. Become a monthly sustainer of our work so that we can keep bringing you these essential voices, and we can keep reminding ourselves and our fellow workers that our lives, our stories, and our struggles matter.